nervous. There you see the championship multiple winning coaches. Ed Sheff, the great Ed Sheff, at Lewis Clark State with 16 of those. But Adrian Dinkle, and there you see him right there, can join that list. He led the Fire to a title in 2018. They're trying to win their second in 4 years.
The Lucky Seven are about to become the Elite Eight if this holds up.
Can you use that? I thought that was copyright.
It might be. I will just say it.
You
can't put it in print.
You can say it because you're not making any money off of it. A.J. Davis up 1 for 3 in the game.
And it's
great call.
And it's baseball, not basketball.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Those guys will still go after you. You could be doing
Probably
tiddlywinks
will.
and be in trouble.
Yeah.
Just need base runners here. 1-1. If you're Coach Dinkle, you're just looking for Torres to just pump the ball over the plate, throw strikes. We can get 3 outs before you get 6 runs if you just throw strikes. Three and 1. Make Davis take this? He might.
I would.
Call the outside part of the plate. Davis nods his head like, yep, you're right.
And that was not a hitter's pitch. That was actually well placed on the outside. So even if you got the green light, I don't see you swinging on that one if you're a batter.
Well, 3-2 here. Coming to Davis. Hit him! Tell the story when the Warriors came back to score all those runs. It started by hit by pitch. We will see. And Connie Desa is up.
And it looks like we may have a pitching change.
Dinkle making the walk, and he's kind of looking over his head. We are. We're going to get a pitching change here. So Torres is going to go an inning and a third, and they are going to take him out of the game. Runner on, nobody out, but the Warriors are down 6. We'll introduce you to the new pitcher when we return to Lewiston and the Avista NAI World Series. Robbie Vicolo making his 3rd appearance in the World Series. Been pretty good. He threw an inning and 2/3 on Monday, came back and threw 3 innings on Tuesday to close out the game and get a save against LC State. Not a save opportunity here. Here's his numbers during the regular season. He was one of the back-end guys. Big young man, 6'3", 220 pounds. He is in to try and close the door and win the championship for the Fire. Torres goes an inning and a third. Responsible for the runner at first. Gave up 1 hit. 1 strikeout.
For those who didn't see yesterday's game, although you saw it in the highlights as we're setting up the game, Desa in the 9 spot, he's been hot, and he's normally had this red bat, but on his single in the 5th inning, at bat snapped as he lined a single to right field. So this is second at bat with the new blue bat.
The first broken bat single ever in the NAIA World Series. Strike called.
That's what the coach tells you to do. You just pump strikes. Trust your D. Stay ahead in the count. No freebies.
Popped up. Cabrera taking a look, but that's going to go back into the seats about 3 rows deep.
And look at that.
And the ball to a fan. That's what they do in Lewiston.
Yep, the adult handed it to the kid.
Yeah, the kid, absolutely.
That kid's got a catcher's mitt.
He's also got himself a baseball.
And a big smile.
He thanks Mom for not making me go to school today, huh? Two on the way. Get down and foul. We attacked that ball just a little too quick through the zone. And the right fielder, Guadalupe, moved over about 7 or 8 steps after that foul ball. Again down the line.
I thought perhaps we might see a breaking pitch there, and he's sticking with the fastball. Good location.
Saz fouled off a couple of pitches, still 0-2. The runner at first, but down 6.
After setting up outside, this is where you might do that backdoor breaking pitch.
Did he go? He did not. Cabrera emphatic that he did go, but the third base umpire said nope.
No, he did not. He kept that elbow down. The key is keeping that elbow down, that back elbow. You just throw it into your side, throw it into your hip, and it just slows everything down.
And it hit him. They asked the third base umpire, did he swing?
Yeah, he was checking himself.
Yeah.
But that's where you ask for help, because you're straight lined in that situation, because he had turned and his back. Look at this. So, yeah, that was right off the forearm.
Yeah.
And the umpire straight lined at that. Anyone on the field side is going to see it, but anyone behind home plate, you're straight lined on that. So very good asking for help there. And 2 hit by pitches in a row.
Yeah, this is not what Adrian Dinkle wanted to see here. A couple of runners on. They didn't even earn a walk. They got plunked. Riley way up. Nobody out.
Dennis, and amazingly, both hit by pitches, 2 strikes on the batter.
It's even, that's an instant gray hair attack right there for head coach. Riley Way, 1 for 3. He's been on twice, scored a run. He also got on with a walk. He made that critical error in that 7th inning, trying to get something back for his team here. Off-speed pitch missed away, 1-1. Not going to see a lot of crazy base running from the Warriors here. Anything hit to the outfield, they're going to make sure that they can advance to the next base or score. Because you need so many more. You can't afford to get somebody thrown out on the bases. Strike called, 1-2.
Is this prelude to another hit by pitch, Dennis? 2 strikes on the batter.
You may hear a scream from the Fire dugout if that happens.
You know what? Like Coach made us.
away with great speed. He's tough to double up if the ball's on the ground.
Just missed. That's where he wanted that pitch, just off the plate. See if he would go after it or if it was called to strike. 2-2. What you don't want to do if you're Vocolo is go to 3-2. You want to make something happen on this pitch. We're just trying to get to that meat of that 3-4-5 spot here. Struck him out on an off-speed breaking ball. That's a big out right there.
Yeah, a big clutch pitch. Beautiful location.
Yeah, Wade just
Yeah.
knew he had an opportunity and just it went away. Aiden Nagel comes to the plate. Last two times before the delay, got base hits. In fact, he got hit as the second batter of this game. 2 for 3, been on base 3 times. Need something from him.
With 2 doubles, both out there in the left center gap.
Foul back.
Which is why the center fielder is shading to left and not over to right.
They go from Santa Rosa, California. Came here via the junior college route. Down low.
Hit the umpire's foot, or I think they're advancing a base.
I think that's great base running by A.J. Davis. You don't need to get to third.
No.
You just need not to get out, as they like to say. Well, they got a request from the Fire dugout to move the batter back to the on-deck circle. They wanted Lynn Scott back. He was trying to get a little closer to home plate, maybe cheating a little bit to see if he could see a little bit more of the pitch. One out here in the top of the ninth with 2 on for the Warriors. Fouled out of play, 1-2.
I would do that as a batter. Time it in the batter's box, if they let you. Dependent oftentimes on the layout of the field. And it works. It helps.
Nagel just reached down, grabbed some dirt, realized he's one of the very few playing in this World Series with no gloves. Don't see that very often anymore as a hitter. Fouled off down the lines. Remains at 1-2.
Dennis, you've got a keen eye, picking up the intricacies of the game with the on-deck batter. A little sneak out there. I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Sam Linscott has actually snuck back a little bit to where he was. Not as far as he was, but he's inching back over there. Every time he takes a swing on the on-deck circle, he moves like a 3 inches further to his left.
It does help. That's why I'm chuckling here.
Nagel fouls that one off, staying alive.
Vocolo is doing what he's supposed to do, throwing strikes. But the problem is, with 2 strikes, he's plunked 2 batters.
You got 2 more pitchers standing up in the Fire bullpen. Struck him out. The ball gets away from the catcher, but with first base occupied, that's an automatic out. You don't have to throw to first. The runners do advance on the wild pitch. Oh, that hit him up in the mask. Bounced and hit him in the mask. That's a shot to Cabrera. Now down to their last out here, the Warriors.
Boy, Nagel really went fishing on that pitch, didn't he?
He did. Second strikeout of the inning. for Vocolo. And here we go, down to the last out. Sam Linscott. 1 for 3 today. He's been on twice. Excuse me, 1 for 4 today. He's been on twice. He did strike out in the 4th. Not sure what Cabrera was pointing to, trying to wave somebody back. Maybe the Fire guys getting a little excited over there. In their dugout, 1 out away from a championship. Lynn Scott pops it up to the center fielder. Milla back, and he makes the catch. And the Southeastern Fire are the 2022 Avista NAI World Series champs.
May the dog pile begin. Coaching staffs congratulating each other in the home plate area. Fire enjoying a well-deserved celebration.
That's one fired up team. Southeastern winning its second NAI World Series title. The trophy they won in 2018 will now have a friend that will be taken back to Lakeland, Florida. That is just the complete and utter joy of what you were able to accomplish as a team. That started when last year ended, all the off-season workouts, all the lifting, all the hitting in the winter, the long season, the trip to Lewiston, the anticipation of trying to win it yesterday when you were unbeaten, to lose a game, to have to play a second game, then to have that game delayed with you leading in the bottom of the 7th inning. But give that team a lot of credit, a lot of emotion. They came to play in these 2 innings today, and that 6-run bottom of the 7th inning allowed them to give that man his second NAI World Series title and a little bit of a Gatorade bath.
Yep, the double. Got the water jug and the Gatorade jug. The 1-2 dunk.
You know what? This team deserved to win it considering what they went through. They beat the number 2 seed, the number 4 seed, the defending national champion, and they beat the 3 seed.
Versus number 3 on the West.
Twice to win this, and there you see it. Adrian Dinkle adds his name to that list of multiple titles for head coaches.
Dennis, as you're reading off the path to get to the national championship, win the national championship, no one can say you backed your way in.
No.
They played the toughest schedule of anyone here in this tournament and came through on top.
They were the number 1 seed. They only lost 4 times all year. One of those was yesterday. This is a deserving team.
And a strong field. We talked about it all through this World Series. The razor's edge between these teams from a talent perspective. Great coaches, teams that have been here before, know what it's like to play on this stage, and to come out on top, the crown on top of the crown, to go through that juggernaut of a schedule and win a national championship.